Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Early Parenting Podcast. This is episode 29. Today I'm talking about signs of readiness for toilet training. I get asked a lot about this, so I'm really looking forward to chatting some more about it. So let's dive in. Welcome to the Early Parenting Podcast, where we help you navigate the somewhat tricky world of parenthood so you can love the crap out of being a mama. I'm your host, Jen Butler, and I'm an early parenting consultant and a mama of two busy boys. Join me as I explore all things early parenting and deliver them to you in toddler-friendly, bite-sized lessons. Because let's be honest, your toddler is probably smothering pseudo-cream on the wall as we speak. I'll be dropping my hottest tips on baby and toddler sleep, feeding, boobs, behaviour, and so much more. Are you ready to feel confident in motherhood? Let's dive in. This episode is brought to you by my famous free clean sleeping guide. This guide has helped countless families in getting the foundations of baby and toddler sleep in place so you can help your babe get the sleep they need to thrive. You can download this guide for free from my website www.jenniferbutler.com.au/clean-sleeping-guide. Okay, let's talk toilet training readiness. Now, let me start by saying that so often I see parents leaving it until it's too late to train their babes because they're waiting for some super obvious sign like, I don't know, the heavens opening up and chucking jocks and undies at our heads or something. Okay, like that might be slightly exaggerated, but you get the gist, right? There is like a sweet spot with toilet training where if left too long, it's almost as though toddlers miss that beautiful moment where they can jump on board what's going on and they kind of just get a little bit lazy. So we want to avoid missing those opportunities for our toddlers to start training to go to the toilet and to get out of these nappies. Okay, so signs of readiness require you to understand where your child is at developmentally. So let's talk about what these developmental changes may look like. Number one, they have good receptive language. Now, receptive language is what your babe understands. More often than not, we as parents underestimate what our toddlers can understand and what our babies can understand. Ways to test, I say in inverted commas, their receptive language is asking them to do simple things and seeing if they follow through. So you can actually start this at any age. But to keep it relevant to toilet training, you could ask your toddler if they know where the toilet is and can they take you there. This could advance to, is your nappy dry or wet? Have you done a poo? And then you might even ask them, do you need to go, wheeze or poos? Bear in mind, just because your toddler still does wee or poo in their nappy without telling you, doesn't mean they aren't ready to toilet train. If they understand the concept of wee and poo, where the toilet is, and so on and so forth, it could be the perfect time to train. So another developmental sign that your toddler is ready to toilet train is that they're hiding to do a wee or a poo. So some toddlers will run off and hide when they need to do a poo, or will pause when they're weeing before continuing to play. If you are noticing these signs with your toddler, this could be another great sign that it's time to get started with toilet training. Another sign to look for is taking off their nappy when it's wet or dirty. If your toddler is noticing the feelings of discomfort from being wet or dirty, this is a really strong sign they're ready for the next stage. They may also tell you just after they've finished doing a wee or poo. Again, you can see that this is all linked to receptive understanding and knowing what they're feeling. But not all babes have the expressive language to say it. So if you see their nappy being tugged at or they're taking it off, then this is a really strong sign that they know what's going on, they're feeling uncomfortable by that feeling, and they're ready to make the move out of nappies. So another sign that you're looking for is that your toddler might be taking interest in the toilet or potty. If you notice your toddler is playing with the potty or the toilet lid, they may be watching you when you go or wanting to sit on the toilet themselves, then take this as a sign that they understand what is happening and they're interested in having a go at it themselves. Sometimes toddlers are really obvious with their signalling and other times they are less so. Max, my 4-year-old, was running off to hide to do a poo, which was our very clear signal that it was time for us to toilet train. However, Ted was a lot more subtle, and basically it was me understanding that his receptive language was pretty good and that he totally was catching what we were pitching, and that gave me the green light to give it a go. Both my boys toilet trained very easily. It was roughly within a week, and I'll talk about the how-tos of toilet training in a future episode. But if timed well, it can be done so easily. It's just about us really capturing that time and then going into it with a consistent approach and being quite persistent in getting from A to B. Every child is different. If you're having trouble in knowing when the right time is to toilet train and how to go about it, make sure to get in touch with me and we can have a chat about a plan for your toddler. I hope you found these tips helpful. I'll be back again next week with a brand new episode, so I will talk to you then. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to the episode, Mama. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to share the episode with a friend, with your mother's group, or tag me at Jen Butler Early Parenting on Instagram. The more that know about this podcast, the more people I can help. If you're looking for support that is personalised for your babe and tailored to your family's needs, then make sure to head on over to my website www.jenniferbutler.com.au and check out how we can work together so you can move through motherhood with confidence. Catch you in the next episode, Mama.